Today we have amongst us ex-Lingo Freaks Club head and a vital member of the Galgodia Student Council, Mr. Numair Imtiyaz Pandit. My opening question to you, Mr. Numair, is, considering a linguistic fellowship to be a blockbuster, how was your experience being the poster boy of it?
First of all, I would like to thank you, Saurabh, and the Lingo Freaks Club. It's an honor because, to be very honest, I do have a little soft corner in my heart for this club as it has helped me to grow through the years. I wouldn't agree calling myself a poster boy, but the truth is this club has helped me a lot. When I came into this college, I was a person who was alone. I didn't have any friends, and what I found at that time was I found myself in the crowd at D Block. The freshers was watching it; they might know it. I was a part of the crowd at D Block along with my roommate, my friend Atik, and I saw my seniors, Mr. Aditya Ocha and Mr. Mumin Khan Turk, taking control of the entire crowd, speaking with such power and character, and doing some shairis and poetries. And the only thing I told to my friend Atik at that time that one day I'll be part of that. And within 6 months, I was a part of Lingo Freaks Club, and since then the journey's been amazing.
Alright. So during your 4 years as a bachelor, how has Lingo Freaks helped you evolve into the man you are right now?
Lingo Freaks definitely is one of the things I'll remember for my entire life. To be very honest, when I came, I did have some experience doing debate as well as oratory in my school years, and I basically found an escape in the form of Lingo Freaks. When I came into this college, initially I was a bit distraught. I thought that all I have to do now is study. But soon some seniors came into my class and told us about the various clubs that Galgotia has to offer. And the thing that caught my eye was Lingo Freaks. Because personally I have a strong interest in literary, and oratory has been my niche in school times as well. I've also been part of numerous debates. Honestly, maybe it does not look like it, but I love discussions and debates, and I've been doing that for quite some time. So also MUNs, last year we did have one, and I had quite a lot of experience doing that. I've done multiple MUNs in my school time as well. So that is something that attracted me to Lingo Freaks, and since then, in the first year from that crowd, soon I was a part of Lingo Freaks, and as the years progressed, I was in front of the crowd. And I would like to thank Mr. Mumin Khan Turk and Ms. Anushka Chaudhary, who were my club heads at that time. They've been a great influence, and I would like to thank them. Along with that, other seniors were also of great importance to me. Later, I moved on and became the club head of this club in 2023, and that's been a fantabulous year, to be very honest. And I think if you see me through the Lingo Freaks page itself, I might be at various places. You can see how I've evolved, and today I'm a part of the student council, and I think Lingo Freaks is the reason it is. Because after Rishabh Bhai, there was often a story in college going on that Lingo people cannot get in the council, and I think it was Lingo Freaks which gave me this opportunity, and today I'm standing here managing a huge student council along with my fellow core members, and all I have to thank is Lingo Freaks. Thank you.
Quite an inspiring journey. So moving on to the next question. On what note did you conclude your relationship with the club?
Last year, we had numerous events. One of my favorite events was the Galgotia's Model United Nations. And one of my favorite parts of being a club head was interacting with the juniors, to be very honest. And first of all, in my second year, when the first years came in, I met so many people who were interested in poetry, who were interested in writing, who were interested in oratory and debate. And looking at them, they saw me as a way, because of me, often I also went into classes, I promoted this club, and through this I was able to bring a lot of them into the fold of Lingo Freaks. So that was one of my favorite parts of the club, and over the years, over the months, I came into my own as a club head. I learned along with my co-club head Zainab, and she's also been a great influence on me. And finally, at the end of the year, we became a part of the student council, and I had to leave behind my position as the club head of Lingo Freaks. It is a natural transition of this college, but I believe what I left behind was some juniors, was some club heads who are very capable, and with them at the helm, I feel Lingo Freaks is going a long way.
I would like to conclude this interview with one final question. Numair, as someone who has previously led the Lingo Freaks and is now leading the Student Core Council, what's the contrast between the two positions?
It's to be honest, it's night and day. Because when I was in Lingo Freaks, I was a part of Lingo Freaks out of only one thing, that was passion. I was really passionate about whatever Lingo Freaks has to offer, be it debate and etc. When I later transitioned into a role as the student council, it varied a lot. When I was a part of the Lingo Freaks in 2022, at some point I stopped counting and I had hosted over 25 events. At that time, I was so thankful to Lingo Freaks at that time. From being just a speck in the crowd, to be honest, and to hosting 25-30 events, to presenting college at various levels, at the Mercato Festival, at the AKTU zonals and whatnot. I think Lingo Freaks was of huge importance to me. So as the club head, what I tried to do was to ensure that the juniors get the same opportunities that I've gotten, and to push them forward, to inculcate leadership qualities in them, and as well as the debate and oratory skills. I wanted them to develop those skills, because that's at the end of the day why we have these clubs. When I came into the student council, it's a whole new story. I still have a soft corner for Lingo Freaks, but the thing is, I'm no longer the club head. My responsibilities have tenfolded, to be very honest. And as the member of the core, I have to broaden my perspective. That was the first learning step. I'm no longer in control of a small group of Lingo Freaks of 50, 20, 100 members. But today I'm a part of the student council, and every action that we take as part of the student council affects the entire college. Also, initially I was in like-minded individuals in Lingo Freaks Club. But when you come into the student council, you have people belonging to every strata of the college, every club of the college. So people come with different sensibilities, different way of doing things. So you have to learn to adjust with them, but at the same time, don't lose yourself, because I've ensured I've maintained my individuality as the part of the student core. I've not got lost in that. That has been a learning experience.
Able this transition seamless, being a club head to being a core council member?
Initially, I was very thankful to the administration who found me very capable to be part of the student council. But over time, it's been quite a journey, to be honest. I've learned a lot. If I would like to summarize it, I would say I've learned a lot, and I'm still learning. And it's definitely getting me ready for interacting with different people throughout my future years, throughout my career. And I think this is what the college basically provides. See, if you have a hierarchy from going to a member to a coordinator and to a club head, and finally a very selected group of individuals become part of the student council. It shows it's basically a ladder. You go through that, and during these years you may realize or you may not realize, but these skills develop inside you. And tomorrow, for example, you are a part of any organization. At that time, my ability to speak, or my ability to talk with a number of individuals of different sensibilities, or to advise my juniors, or how to interact with my surroundings, I think that increases exponentially. When we come into college, many of us have this problem of we are unable to make friends, because we come from different places, far away places, and we come into a new environment, and it's tough to make friends. So these clubs give us an entry point into the happening things of college. And as the club had, the recent event that we had was Aram, and I think it went fantastic, and learning from it, we are going to have a number of events. One more thing I would like to tell you as the Lingo Freaks people is that a number of you have said there are not good books in the library, and we're working on it. Soon we'll have books from different genres, be it fiction, non-fiction, Urdu, biographies, non-biographies, everything will be soon in the library. and that's something I've taken passionately, thought about passionately, and I want to do it, and that's why we are working on it. Other than that, the Akbar, the newsletter, is also in pipeline, and soon we will be having a special newsletter for Galgodia's college itself. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Lingo Freaks, for this opportunity, and I would like to conclude by 2 lines of Faiz Ahmed Faiz. बोल की लब आज़ाद हैं तेरे, बोल ज़बान अब तक तेरी. This is the motto of Lingo Freaks. Thank you so much.